Probably got 500 people there. People came from all over the state. Other groups participated in the planning, and not only union groups, but community groups and faith-based groups. So it was a real coalition of people, and I think they're all trying to say we're fed up and we're not going to take it anymore. Some of these regressive laws that they're passing against unions to weaken unions, where, for instance, they're not going to allow for the employer to withhold the dues to pay them to the union. And when that happens and people start having to pay on their own, they're going to forget it. They're not going to be able to afford it this week, and it's going to weaken the unions in that manner financially. But they're also trying to take away their right to collectively bargain the terms and conditions of their employment. And it's just unconscionable. We've had those rights. Now, public employees don't really have the right to collectively bargain a contract. They can have a memorandum of understanding. But the fact is that teachers have had the right to a contract since 1978. And I think our schools have done very well under that contract and under those conditions. They're trying to say that other teachers that choose not to belong to the union are not represented. That's not true. The union represents every worker in this state. It's a right-to-work state. People that are in the union in Tennessee are there because they want to be, not because they have to be.
And they remember things like not having weekends off. They remember things when their boss could fire you on the spot.
That's right.
When they remember when somebody that age of that child had to work. Now that's what unions brought to America. Nobody wants that back. Nobody in their right mind in the state wants to see unions gone from the state, because you're going to have that same kind of abuse of everybody. And nobody's going to take it. Now, everybody who's listening to your show ought to decide how many hours this coming week they're going to devote to figuring out who to call to talk about this union-hating, busting attempts by the state legislature.
And you would certainly encourage that. What would you say to these folks that are out there this morning?